Hi, I hope you're well. Please don't harass anyone that is a part of this story. I am just reading an article from Sky News. I will linking that article down below. I am not reading all of it, but if you want to know all of the story, I will put the link down below. Barry Hearn steps down as MatchroomSport chairman, with Eddie Hearn elevated to role as group chairman. Barry Hearn has stepped down as chairman of the MatchroomSport group of companies after almost 40 years, taking up the position of president in an advisory capacity. His new role will be primarily dealing with event strategy and global development. Eddie Hearn will become the new chairman of the group of companies and chairman of MatchroomSport, Professional Darts Corporation, Matchroom Boxing, Matchroom Boxing USA, Matchroom Media, and the PGA Euro Pro Tour. Meanwhile, Steve Dawson will take over from Barry Hearn as chairman of World Snooker after this year's World Championship. Matthew Porter will become chairman of Matchroom Multisport, and Katie Hearn CEO of Matchroom Media. Hearn founded the sports promotions company back in 1982. It has been a huge honor to have worked with some of the greatest sports people on the planet across the last 40 years and enjoyed so many wonderful experiences across our spectrum of events in that time, from snooker's glory days of the 1980s to record-breaking boxing shows and the incredible growth of professional darts, as we have created opportunities for thousands of sportsmen and women during that time, he said. Great challenges have been met, but none more so than the COVID pandemic. I have been determined to stay in charge until this disaster passed, and now there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I believe it is the right time to pass control of Matchroom to my son Eddie and the brilliant teams we have assembled across all our activities. I shall continue to be available to all Matchroom companies as non-executive president, an advisory role concentrating on group strategy and global expansion, but Eddie will be elevated to group chairman with overall responsibility for the entire group. It has been a huge honor to have worked with some of the greatest sports people on the planet across the last 40 years. Barry Hearn has had an impact on a variety of sports. I could not be prouder of the Matchroom group of companies and the outstanding teams that operate in a highly competitive marketplace. Matchroom has grown from 2 employees operating in an office under a snooker hall in Romford in 1982, to the global powerhouse it is today due to the efforts and performances of all our staff, contractors, broadcasters, and partners.